Hey guys, and welcome to day two. I am not wearing the same clothes the second day. This is just recorded a few moments after the first one, but I did fix the crazy little hair that was sticking up that I kept seeing in the first video. Today we are going to talk about personal development. This is one of my favorite parts of the business. First of all, I hate reading, but it's so important and you can get so much knowledge in any department in the entire world. So it is just so important to pour yourself into some personal development in all areas of your life so that you can personally develop yourself and get better. I want to talk about one, if you're like me and you do hate reading, I'm more of a just tell me. So I don't have to take the time to read it and focus. Videos and I call the Spreecasts that are posted, and there's YouTube channel, there's Platinum Presenters, there's everything that's posted in Team Iron. I know I have led many Spreecast. I do little videos, just a couple of minute videos here and there to post. Anytime me or Heather post something, especially if we've taken the time to video it, that means we feel like we have something to share that is valuable to you. So if you take the time to listen and to implement it, it can help you like it's helped us in this business. So keep that in mind. All those resources, you can go to YouTube and just search some of the top coaches, and you can get all kinds of training that's free. Constantly everywhere. So each time you want to, each day you want to spend a good 10 minutes on personal development. I know it just feels like a lot if you're a working mom, and if you're just busy, everybody's busy. And so it can feel like adding on one extra thing is just a big deal. But 10 minutes, I can guarantee you waste 10 minutes doing something throughout the day. Instead of wasting it, just pour 10 minutes into some personal development. If it takes you 3 days to listen to an entire 30-minute Spreecast, so what? You took the time to do personal development and you're going to get something out of it. So I want to share. I do love videos, but I do read. And that has been the most valuable part for me, aside from just some business tips and stuff, because it gives me something that I can share with the average person, which is, the whole spectrum of people that I'm trying to reach to become challengers, to become coaches and whatnot. So, yes, I can give you a list of all kinds of books that would be fantastic for business related purposes. But what I want to focus on today is some of the stuff that I have found to be so beneficial in my business that has really pushed me to be able to get more challengers, which in turn is what fuels my business from the business side of it. So, one thing, and you can find your own little niche. You can use these, of course, but based on your interest and how you think you can connect with other people that could be challengers, that's where you want to really pour yourself into. For me, I was pretty much addicted to food, which got me 60 pounds overweight at the time, and I was very, very unhealthy. And so when there's a book like this is Made to Crave by Eliza Tierkes. I don't really know how to say her name. But anyways, this is something that I read way early in the game. And this is my personal signed copy that one of my previous challengers gave me from the author. But I read this really early on, and it was a game changer immediately because I am able to share this with my challengers every single day. And starting in February, the first week in February, I'm actually going to lead the Bible study that's with this for my church. Don't be scared if you don't like getting up in front of people. It is just a facilitator. I push play on the button and I read the questions and let the class answer. So I'm not teaching the Bible. I'm just being prepared by knowing what the lessons are about, and then I'm reading what information is in the book to share. But having stuff like this to share in your groups to make that connection, or to say, hey, I'm doing a challenge and it's going to include information from this book and the information is yada, yada, yada. You're going to make connections with people, the same people that struggle with food and struggle to, those days of stress. There's so many women that could relate to you pouring your heart out and saying, this was a horrifically stressful day, and the first thing I want is to turn to comfort food. But because of this book, it has helped me to see what I need to crave, and it's not food. That food does not do anything to that hole that I feel from all the stress. And when you make that connection and you say, by the way, my next challenge is coming up and I'm going to be incorporating this book, That's a light bulb moment for someone going, this is far greater than a diet plan or an exercise plan. There's something there. I've made that connection. Maybe I should give it a try. One of my favorite ones that I've done, this is Hands Free Mama. And what mama cannot relate to being so stressed out and so stretched thin that you're constantly telling your children, wait just a minute, give me a minute. I can't do it right now. Mama's too busy. We can all relate to that. That book was a game changer for me as a parent and as a mother. And so it was easy for me to have poured my heart into reading that book and then sharing it with others. I have led it several times now, and I always get challengers because when I share my personal testimonies and my personal shortcomings and my personal failures, and I say, this book really helped me, and then I follow that by going, I'm going to be incorporating this in my next challenge group. So if you'd really like to learn more about clean eating or just being held accountable to make sure you're doing what you know you should be doing, and you'd really like to be a better mom, join us for the challenge. Let me know if you want more details. People will ask for details if they can make that connection with you. This one I'm super excited about. And we are currently living in a rental house, and lots of our stuff is in storage. So this is a little bit different for me because we've already detoxed our house before we moved, and we're in the process of building. But I went through some of this when we were trying to move, and I can't wait to put this together in a challenge group. This is the life-changing magic of tidying up. And it really, there's so many people that can relate to the fact that their house is in such disarray. You open your closet and you're like, I know that shirt's in here somewhere. And it's so stuffed full of clothes that either don't fit or are 10 years old and they're not out of style. And your floor of your closet's just packed with shoes and your scarves that are falling down and your belts that are falling down. It's just, there's no margin in our lives anymore because we're so busy and we cram pack it so much that it flows over into our house. And so how many people do you know that probably would love to learn how to detox their house while they're detoxing their bodies of the foods that they put in? When you can make that connection, you can add some more value as opposed to just saying, I can help you clean eat. Well, that's kind of scary for people. And a lot of people don't really want to go on a diet. But when you give them an edge, just something else that you can connect with them and say there's more to it. You're going to get more value if you choose to try this out with me. You're not going to just learn how to clean it, eat, but I'm going to teach you how to detox your closet because this worked for me. And here's a picture of my closet and you can see how tidy it is. And my life is just as nuts as yours is, but I made it happen because this was really awesome. And I'm going to share this in the group. Then I take a copy and I say, I'm giving you a free book. And yes, it cuts into your commission, but when you're talking about a $45 commission and you give them a $10 book, you're still in the black. You're still earning money, and hopefully they will continue to get Shakeology so they are healthier and you get a continual income after it. So that's what I wanted to say about personal development today. And just know that, yes, being a product of the product, like we talked about yesterday, is so important, but so is this. This gives you the edge to always keep moving forward with something new. So make sure that you are planning your personal development and most importantly, that you are implementing it. Have a great day.